Hi all, my name is Harvey Harvey for short, and this is a drawing video. I'm not really drawing anything in this. This is actually my sketchbook tour for 2023. Now, I didn't really have a sketchbook at all in 2023, but I had my work notebook that I would take all my work notes in. But actually, what I ended up doing was I did a lot of doodling actually in there, and that's what I'm kind of going over, just these random doodles I did. This is probably starts back in August of 23. So, kind of starting off here with the cover, I have a lot of Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter stickers that are on here. I would like to say I enjoy Lego Harry Potter. I don't stand for the author and their views. I think they're all disgusting and demoralizing and just awful. I do not stand with any of that. I didn't really enjoy the books or the movies really that much, but I do enjoy the Lego Harry Potter sets. So that's just the reason. And I've also got some Batman stickers and some, like, you can see some stars on here too. So a little bit of silliness. But then the first page we have here, first page of doodles. Very first at the top, we got like a little guy with a big nose, something a little silly. I've also got someone in like a head wrap kind of a thing with just shrouded in darkness. Got a wow, wow. We also have a carrot, little smiley face, someone with a I know kind of raggedy bob. Also got like let's see here. We got like a smiley face. We got a planet, a star, little man with a big mustache saying whoa, whoa. We also have this kind of like octopus squid with like kind of an angular bob with kind of these like buns at the top. It's just kind of cute. And then we also very very fun simple mathematical formula. Fraction 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Great. I also got like a hat, very kind of like Mad Hatter, kind of the rough stitching. It's got a phone. Clearly, I was sitting at my desk and was bored, so just drew a phone. I've also got like a finger rocket, a thing that's supposed to be like a piece of chalk that's running at speed with a cloud of smoke behind it. I also got like a fun little coconut tree. I do like how this came out. This is actually kind of fun. I feel the trunk got a little too big at the bottom, but this is kind of fun. I like how this design came out. And one thing we all love to do, we all love to draw eyes. So I did draw kind of like a fun, unique kind of looking eye. We've also got this light bulb for no reason. It's just there. And on the bottom here, we kind of have, I usually on the bottom of all these pages there's usually something in the bottom right-hand corner that's like a big thing usually. So here is just a big tomato. Just a big fun tomato. He's just hanging out. Also got this flag, this kind of like a white surrendering flag, and then just a man's face. So that's all kind of fun on that page. And then we're going to move over onto the next page, which is kind of the second page we have going on here. This one has a little bit more going on, but still pretty controlled. Pretty controlled. So up top we got this bomb, a lit bomb. We also have this person. I was just kind of drawn. I drew these shades and I did this hair. I don't know, there's something about this hair with the shape of that I really liked. Kind of those front curls, which is kind of cute. We've also got this kind of weird ragdoll looking character with like a stitch mouth and crossed out eyes and tentacle hair. Don't know what was going on there. We've also got this spilt drink. It's probably spilt milk. I was probably like, oh, don't cry over spilt milk or something. So I was probably think I was clever during a meeting or something. Also have a hand with some big jewelry on there. Just something kind of fun. Got these sunken in eyes right underneath that. I don't know why I did that, but it's speaking to me. I love art when it speaks to me. And then also we have this torch that looks like with the lines it's being thrown at someone. We also have this kind of paintbrush kind of coming up. That was kind of fun. And this little emblem that says wood for some reason. We also have this kind of ball that has a question mark and a baseball. Assuming that's supposed to be a baseball next to it. We also have this cracked egg, pair of lips. As we'll look through here, I love drawing eyes and lips. Lips I get a lot into. And then we also have this kind of simplistic design for a sun. a hand holding a towel, a butterfly, which I'm not very good with butterfly because I'm not good with like symmetry. So this was kind of rough to try and make it look somewhat similar on both sides. We also have this kind of crown with some shining amounts off there. And on the very bottom, we have some references to one of my favorite channels on YouTube, which is Drawfee. I love watching Drawfee. What I love to do the most actually is I love to put on like art videos in the background from like any channel. Like when people are just drawing and talking, I put on the background when I'm drawing because it helps kind of, have something in the background to keep me going, keep me motivated. So I do like to watch their stuff. So on the bottom, of course, we have Miro Biba. Love Miro Biba, my own kind of version of them. And then this is a person with a cup head, of course, reference to Drawfee. And then some hearts. That's not a reference. It's just cute little fun hearts. So we're going to move on from page 2 and onto page 3. So page 3 at the very top, we have a cupcake with some sprinkles, a swirl. I don't know what this. I think initially I was trying to do like a snake, but I don't know what that ended up being. Then we have an eye. I think this eye turned out really good. I usually, when I draw eyes on my characters, I usually don't do bottom lashes. So this I decided to do a bottom lash, and I don't know why. I like how it came out, but I just don't know why. So underneath it we have well with ellipses, ... We also have this like little goo buddy with a trail they're leaving behind. I don't know what I was doing with that. Got a little wonky eye for there. We also have this dancing bean. I don't know what I was doing there. Right underneath that, we got like a little cross-hatching, I don't know for what reason. We also got a yo-yo. Right underneath it, we have this big bird. This big bird. I don't like how this bird looks. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I don't know what I was doing. It's fine. I just don't care for it. It's confusing. We've also got this tiny itty-bitty cat head, a side profile of a not that happy hot dog man. I don't know what was going on with that. Underneath that, we have this kind of like Harlequin-esque Joker, I don't know, kind of character, jester character of the court. Don't know what's going on there. Next, we have this face here, which I don't know. The only person with the top hair there, the only person I can think of is, it kind of reminds me of Jack Horner from the Puss in Boots movie. I don't know why I did that face, but it's kind of cute just because I'm kind of silly and fun to go in the middle there. Also got this kind of like 3D lightning bolt kind of effect, very like comic booky to me. We've also got this other kind of smiling face, which I think is maybe like the love interest to the smiley face on the previous page, or not previous page, but on the first page. It's got some unique hairs. I don't know what that's about. Also got these scissors cutting like a piece of string, but these scissors, I was drawing them, I said, these are great. And I'm like, that joint in the middle, that's not how scissors work. That's not how scissors work. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I did that. We've also got some bubbles, and then I did this kind of fireplace. I really like this design and how this came out. I was just kind of drawing, and I had this angle. I'm like, oh, I could do an angled fireplace like they have in the ending of Beetlejuice. So I kind of had this kind of angle. I like the brick work and the fire kind of coming up from the logs on the bottom, and I got the vase with the flowers and a little picture frame on the top. So that was really kind of fun. I like doing all that. So the next page we're going to have here, this is kind of, as we go along, things get closer and closer together, more crowded. So this one, everything's kind of really close. So at the top, we're going to have more like planets. So we got kind of Saturn with like a rocket that kind of looks like a tranquilizer dart. I don't know why it has the point at the end. And you got a little spaceman that's kind of like coming out. He's like, oh, I'm floating in space. We have this little devil character with a scythe. Little trickster. I don't know what's going on there. Have this stopwatch at the top here. I don't know what I did the shape, and I was like, I hate this shape. Let's just make it like a clock. I'm like, I hate this clock. It's so, the shape is awful. The hands look awful. It's just bad. I don't like anything with it. Up at the top corner, we have like a cat's eye. I don't really do anything, like a lot of stuff with cats or cat eyes or animals. So that was just kind of fun, kind of like doing something different. We also have this cloud. This cloud is very kind of mopey, dopey, falling over, just oh, boop, boop. It's kind of, kind of fun. And he's raining on this flower, but he's sad, but he's making the flower grow. And there's a little bit of wind effect on the side. Underneath that, I have LMAO. Don't know why. Must have been having a giggle about something. Don't know why. We also have this kind of specter with a goat with a skull head. I don't know what that's about. Don't know what that's about. But I love drawing ghosts. I love drawing like just these wispy kind of characters. I think it's just fun. And the skull was fine. This is a very basic, boring skull in comparison to what I would normally do, so it's fine. Underneath that, I don't know what this is, but I really like this design of like this person's head, and there's other heads or like growths on the side. Like there's one like over on like well, their right side of their head that's kind of like angling out, and then we also have one that's kind of like on their left side of their temple, kind of craning like up, and another one that's kind of growing out of like their cheek. I just think that's fun. I don't know what I was doing, but I really like the design. I got some think I was gonna do some bubbles, but they turned into peace signs. Don't know why. We also have kind of like a bone underneath that, and a chef with a twinkle in their eye that is saying corn. I don't know why they're saying corn. I do not know why. We also have this hand that is delivering a plate, probably for the chef. There's no corn on the plate. There is just a foot, which I think I was doing this foot because it is a reference to the first Inspector Gadget movie with the robotic foot. I think that's what I was doing for that. So then, kind of lower a little bit, we have this weird like monster with like a huge tongue. I don't know what's going on. There's no bottom jaw. I don't know what I was doing, but it's something. Also got this kind of traffic cone hat. It was supposed to be like a witch's hat, but I did these too many kind of lines. I'm like, well, now it looks like a traffic cone. So, like a traffic cone hat. We've also got this stool at the bottom left-hand corner to where it is a person with no head, a hook for a hand, a little bit of belly there, and their lower torso is just a stool, a wooden stool. Looks like they're kind of like arching up, so the little music notes like they're dancing. And this corner is probably one of my best pieces I've done in this notebook. There's some other pieces that are really good, but this I really love. This pumpkin with these vines and like the thorns on the vines, I think it looks really cool. I really like how that came out. And I really think personally for me, that would look cool. It's like if I expanded that out, that'd be a cool tattoo design. I really think so. That looked really cool. So this is kind of end of this page. The next page we're going into is this one, everything's kind of tight in here because all of these doodles are actually references to the Inktober challenge for 2023, to where each day you have to, all the artists watching already know what I'm talking about, but for those who don't know, Inktober is like a challenge to where October, there's a prompt where it's like, this day you're doing this kind of drawing, this day you're doing this drawing, this drawing, this drawing. And actually, I have plans to do an Inktober video in the future. Very, very delayed. It's very delayed. I also need to finish Cringetober videos too, but that's besides the point. So every kind of image in this has to do with like Inktober. I don't remember all the Inktober things, but I'm sure looking at these I may be able to figure it out. So in the top left-hand corner, we have this cloud with these like hearts and little clouds and an eye. I think that's supposed to be Dream. I think Dream was the first one. Next, we have this kind of like Black Widow spider shooting out a web that looks more like a whip. I don't know why I did that. Next, we have this kind of like these lines. It's supposed to be a rudimentary breaking. It's very simplistic embodiment of a path. Right next to just like a jewel necklace. I think one of these was Jewel. No, there's Toad from Mario. So I think it was a day that was just Toad. Another thing underneath right there is just it's a ball bouncing. I think there's bounce. There was like goblet or drink or something. So I did like a goblet there with some jewels, and like I think there was also like spill or drip. So it's kind of spilling whatever is in that. Over right next to that, we have this map with an arrow. I think it was for like a day was like map. And then we have this kind of this balding man in a sweater vest who is dodging a knife. I think the word for that was dodge, because I don't know how to draw a dodge ram, so I had to do a man dodging. So then underneath that we have like a pepper shaker. Maybe there was one that was spice, and then there's a man walking. So maybe that was like journey or traveling or wander. Adventure? I don't know. We also have this sun. I'm sure the day was it was probably sun or shine or cool, because this one has sunglasses. I always do, when I do suns with faces, always got sunglasses because I think that's so funny. It may be stupid, but I think it's so funny. And then underneath that we have this angel and devil kind of character. So the devil's on the left hand side, kind of looking. I liked a lot of these angular features I was doing, especially with the lips and the eyebrows. I thought it was really fun. And I did a little earring. That was just really, really kind of cute. And then the angel, I kind of liked having this kind of like flat, little like Charlie Brown kind of like hair curl. Kind of Charlie Brown. And I thought it kind of came out really cute. I thought they kind of cute as cute characters. Next was Dagger or Blade. I think it's a dagger. Just I don't know. It's kind of like I did like some rough etchings at the end, kind of like so it's been used and worn. Then we have this like kind of like turret, castle, tower. Maybe it's castle. Maybe you've got some moon and stars underneath that. We have this chain with a rake. I'm sure one was like chain. One was probably just rake or claw. I don't know. Got some kind of like star, weird twinkling star motifs. I don't really do them that often with these, but I do like how those kind of came out. They look really interesting. I like that. Next we have this round person with a little plump behind. I think that was round, plump, rotund. I don't remember. Next we have, it's kind of hard to tell what this is actually. It's supposed to be a saddle. It's supposed to be like putting it on the horse with the saddle and like the little spot for your feet underneath and got some, I don't know, curly lines coming out. I don't know why. It's there. Underneath that we have this eraser that's erasing. Thought that kind of came out kind of okay. Could have liked it better, but I think it still kind of came out pretty cool. Underneath that, we have this beast. This beast character I wanted to kind of have very much with these horns, but I liked that the horns weren't coming out of the head. I wanted them coming out of the cheek instead and covering the eyes. I thought that was kind of something fun. Just something interesting to do. Then this is a ton who is apparently blushing and thinking about a block of Swiss cheese. I don't know why, but I think this must be ton. Then we have like a fire, someone hiding in darkness, and this really fast ball. I don't remember what any of these, maybe that was flame, that was fast, and that was darkness. I don't know. But this was very crowded, and none of it really flows together because it's just all random for Inktober. But still, I found it kind of fun. Still found it fun. So the next page we have here, even though it's not as crowded as the previous day was, this stuff's really still super crowded. So what we have going on here at the very top is a nose with a really curly, wild mustache. Looks more like tentacles than anything else. Then we have this robot head. This robot head, I think I drew this robot head after I did the Crinchtober. Because I believe I did that robot head, which is the first day of Crinchtober that I did. I believe I did that first, and I did this one later on as like a redoing of that robot head. I like this robot head better, if I'm being honest. I think it's really cute. Look at this heart, little bell, because I think I was looking at my computer for like the notification symbol. I'm assuming a Cheerio walking down the street. I don't know what that circle is supposed to be. Got some eyes peering behind some round shades. Got a cleaning glove. Don't know why. Got a 50. I don't know. Don't know why I have a 50 there. No idea. Got some cool arrow designs behind him. Got some bubbles. Got a weird, I was trying to do like a unique interpretation of a bow. Like a bow, you might see like on someone's door during the holidays. This just came out weird. I didn't really like it. Got a party. Ooh, party sign. Ooh, party. Got some moon and stars and that I believe just kind of cascaded from this weird rainbow kind of design with this teardrop of rain. I don't know what I was doing there, but something fun. Got another eye. I like how this eye came out because I usually don't with my eyelashes. They always are curly and they always curl up. These ones I kind of went like a bit more little curve, but still very kind of like straight out. It's a very weird design. I like it. It's not what my go-to, but it's still fun. Then I have this hand that is punching out, which also I always draw my hands with only 3 fingers and 1 thumb. So it's always weird when I do an extra finger in there. I'm like, oh, a little more human than I want it to be. And I always have the pinky out. I don't know why. I always have the pinky out in almost all of my hands that I do. When it's a closed fist, pinky's always out for some reason. And I do not know why. I do not know why. Underneath that, we have this kind of like spinning top, a questioning, possibly pregnant ghost with a mustache. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe he just ate people and he's very full. I don't know. He's coming from this house in the back. There's this mouth with these lips, which is fine. It's fine. Got these hearts. And then down here, we have this pitchfork kind of angled a little bit. Basic skull, nothing going on there. And then there's this one with this umbrella. Now, I don't know. I was just kind of drawing and having fun. I really love the shape of the hair that I did for her. It's such a fun design for this hair. I don't know why I did it, but it's really speaking to me. It's really fun. I don't know why. It's just fun. I'm having a good time. And then this kind of fun umbrella. I love this kind of like, to me, it's very like Burton-esque of the curves, the shapes of this umbrella. But I love how that came out. Just pretty cool, pretty cool. But on to the next page we're going to have here. Everything is getting very, very close. Very close together. Very, very, very close. So up at the top here we have this kind of like, I don't know, it's supposed to be just a circle that's a person, but they're like shrouded in some curtain, I guess. I don't know what's going on there, but it's like a cape curtain. I don't know. Got some candy corn. That was out of season because I'm sure this page is probably like nearing the end of November into December. I don't know why I did candy corn. We've also got the time, probably at the time I was drawing, 10:18. We've got some, I don't know music stuff anymore, but I know that's like, one's the treble clef and one's the bottom one. I don't know what these are. Then we also have some music notes. So we're Jack in the Box head with a bob, little swirls like they're confused. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We also got like star, some lips. Underneath that, we got a weird like, I don't know what this. It's supposed to be like a raccoon pet. I don't know what this is supposed to be, if I'm being honest. It looks more like Alf than anything, but it's not Alf. We also have a panicked head with a knife right underneath it for some reason. Next to that, we have just a little smiling friend saying hello, waving their hand, saying hello. Oh, they're saying hi right above that. We got some cat eye glasses right next to that. I was doing cat eye glasses, and I'm like, oh, I already drew something right next to that. So I only did a portion of the rest. Then we have some like some diamonds and stars and a weird circle arrow design. Don't know what that is. Also have this kind of like weird no-nosed angel character and an, I guess, oil can that's going to drop all this oil on the angel's face. I don't know what I was doing. We also have this hand. This hand was kind of fun. I like the design I did for the hand with the shape of it. I did the ring on the pinky and the bracelet. We got this eye. The lid's coming down a bit, so the eye looks a little bit like a little droopy, like I don't really care what you're saying, or I'm tired. We got like a question mark. We got this kind of like a map legend arrow kind of look to that. I don't know what I was doing for that. I like how that came out. We also got this like owl character with a question mark, this love letter. Then we got this big weird thing on the side where it's supposed to be, don't know if it reads it. This is supposed to be a candlestick holder, and there's just smoke coming out for some reason. I don't know why. I was supposed to do like a genie lamp, but it's a candlestick holder. I don't know what I was doing. I'm confused. So then on the very bottom here, we got a couple different things. So on the left-hand side, we have all of these like numbers on this number pad. I think I was just looking at my phone at work, and I was just like, oh, I'll just do those. And I got this eyeball looking and mixing up the numbers, I guess. Got some lips with teeth. Got this open, or it's not even open window. I've billowing curtains. One of the lengths of it is way longer than the other, and you usually see when the window's open. This window's not open; it's closed. So I don't know why I did that. We've also got this little simplistic snowman and a little, thing, someone winking at the bottom. So I don't know. This page is pretty cool. Little kind of messed around with some stuff that I didn't quite agree with, but still pretty cool. So on to the next page. This one is so crowded. Everything is so close. I think around this, I was like, everything needs to be so close. I need to have no space left in this drawing. So up here in the top corner, top left-hand corner, we have this thing. I drew this first. I usually always start in the top left-hand corner. So I start with this first, and it was like supposed to be like a ghostly dark specter, but it's hiding behind like a theater mask, and I don't know why. So then over here we got like some stars in the sky, and there's like a hand holding this like balloon kid. Don't know why. I got like a swirly spiral next to that, and got the Google Chrome logo. Don't know why I was drawing that, but I did that. 4:32 is probably the time that was on my computer when I was looking. We have, this, I thought kind of cute. I could have created this little like fire personality with like a cute little outfit saying hot. That's a hot outfit. Hot. Little kind of curl underneath. And then we got next to that this hand kind of forming down with a like a sword. The sword reminds me of like the little like Toon Link from the Legend of Zelda games, like the ones that are like the ones I can't think of any off the top of my head because I don't really play a whole lot of video games anymore, and especially not any Zelda ones. I'd like to get back into it, but not for now. So then we have a little person like being shocked by the sword, I'm guessing. Underneath that, I have Jay and Nick because I guess I was rereading The Great Gatsby at this time, and I love The Great Gatsby. I've read it many, many times, and I love, the ship of Jay and Nick. Jay Gatsby, Nick Carraway, even though they're both seemingly straight in the book, but that's besides the point. Also got like a cool little witch's hat. I like how I kind of did the tip of the hat just kind of twisting and turning at the end. Got a kind of a fun bow. That is a much better looking bow than the one I did a couple pages ago. I like this bow a lot better. Then we have this like a girl with long hair and a hat on top of her head. Doesn't look like it fits that well, but still kind of fun. Then got a skull with a scythe going through it. I love how that came out. That looks really cute. Then we have this person who looks like I have these stink lines above their head, but they look like they're having a little bit of a pleasure moment. So I don't know what I'm doing there, but I don't know if they're being mind controlled. I don't know what's going on there. So then I also have this kind of this foot, whether this leg and foot with this huge shoe. This shoe just looks so big. I think it was like a Mrs. Potato Head kind of thing. I don't know what I was doing there. So on the bottom here, we have a lot. So right underneath the shoe, we have this kind of curly Q little face, not on a body, just a face. Then we have this person with this huge hair with a question mark. I don't know what I was doing there. Got some kind of swirly quirlies there underneath the another white flag for some reason. Then I have this alien and this person both attached to each other. One's just panicked, the other one's happy underneath it. Both of them, one trying to run away, the other one's just panicked, trying not to fall, I guess. They have this crown. I liked how this crown came out, but it's got squid tentacles underneath. Something fun. And we got a hand underneath that, and the hand has lightning. I'm not the best with drawing hands, but sometimes when I like how my hand comes out, I'm like, this looks really good. I like this. They got like a play and a pause button, I guess. They have like a diamond, a balloon, and then like a happy couple on the bottom where they're dressed very like late 1950s, early 1960s kind of dress, but they have these weird squiggle faces. It was just something kind of fun. I don't know, something fun. And then on to the next page. I think this is kind of coming towards the end, but this page was really interesting because what I wanted to do was this middle thing, this middle head. So I actually started on this middle head, and then I moved out. So what we're going to do, I'm still going to start at the top when I'm talking about all these. So at the top, we have this kind of like candy in a wrapper. We've also got these arrows going different directions, a tree. We have these googly eyes with a top hat that I may have been watching Digital Circus or thinking about Digital Circus because that makes me think of Kane. But then we have this kind of like a target, I guess. I don't know what that's supposed to be. A pyramid, question mark, a fall leaf, a bat wing of sorts, someone with big buck teeth just hanging out, blushing. They're supposed to be blushing, but that's not really at the cheeks. That's like a little bit too close to the mustache area, so it looks like it's like someone ripped out their mustache. They're just really red. We got like movie theater like soda cup there. Got some jewel. Got this is supposed to be a bubble. It's supposed to be a gossip, like being in the gossip bubble. So that was supposed to be what's going on there. And then we kind of come into it the head. But first we're going to do this Frankenstein hand because I like drawing hands. So I'm like, we'll just do a hand on its own, look like a Frankenstein hand. So we'll put a Frankenstein hand with like some blackness towards like the fingers, like it's dead skin and it's not connecting well. It's losing all of that. So then we also have with this head. This head was kind of fun because it was supposed to just be this head that I'm like, and I had these eyes on it. I'm like, just these lips. I'm like, I'll just do this bob. I'm like, it's kind of cute, silly bob. It looks the bob to me reminds me a little bit of like Velma Dinkley from Scooby-Doo. But I really like how this came out. I didn't do any pupils because I'm like, I'm not going to get these pupils looking the right way. So I'm like, I'll just make it like a possessed girl head or something. I don't know. So then we also have a hand holding up a sign. It's supposed to say QWERTY, like a QWERTY keyboard, but it just says quir. So, you know what? It could have been planned better. So then underneath we have like a little hazard sign with an exclamation point, a little ball with a Z on it for some reason. Got a yelling mouth. That was kind of fun, little cartoony mouth. Then we got this like matronly, fun character looking at this calendar. I liked how I did the eyes, just a little something simple. And I like this like bang thing where it's just these things going off to the side. I was like, that's kind of fun. I like that. So we have this, as obviously December, I'm guessing, but this calendar, which has this, I don't know, rainbow road behind it. I don't know what I was doing. So maybe it's in space. I don't know. Then we got those like weird circles, little bubble things, and got a robot helmet under here. Got this kind of Viking with the horns helmet. Got a stop base or a no sign with a heart. No love allowed here. Got got a blade. It is the, according to Drawfee, it is the Italian Cold Steel Cinquedea. So I did my own rendition of that. We've also got this, a Christmas wreath, holiday wreath with this bow. That bow is really cute. That's probably the best bow that I did actually in this kind of notebook. And I had this empty space, so I just drew this weird alien with this hair, which the hair keeps going up towards the top, so it makes me think they've got a really tall head, but I don't know. I don't know. So then we're going to keep on moving, and we are actually on the last page, actually. So this final page, the starting thing was actually this half moon, half sun kind of character up here, which I don't know who this is, but I love this character. I love what I did with this character. I don't understand it, but I think it's so cool. So I just do this like half sun kind of sight on this, and then half crescent moon on this. So I'm like, that's kind of cool looking. And then I'm like, let's just do some stars, and we'll have to have some shading shots in the space. But I'm like, this is taking up like at least a seventh of the page already. Like, what am I supposed to do now? So then I kind of had it going into, it was supposed to go into like a cage, but then it looked like a fire hydrant, but then I made it into like a coffee pot, teapot. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I honestly have no idea what it's supposed to be. But then above that, we have this kind of like weird person's side face where both their eyes are on that same side. Don't know what that was about. I have no idea. We also have this kind of these eyes up here. As we can see, the page it's flipping up because this was the last page I did, and the page starts to flip up a bit at the sides. So it kind of angles up a bit. We've also got this these logs here with some smoke kind of coming up, and underneath that we have this hand holding an arrow. This hand does not hold this arrow right. I don't know why I did it that way. It looks horrible. Horrible. Underneath that we have this person who has no lower body, just has this their spine sticking out. We've also got this cane. Interesting. And we have like these hearts underneath and these shoes. And then we've got these lips, these eyes. My favorite things to draw, lips and eyes. Then we have this like cousin it with like a witch hat. Don't know what I was doing there. Up top we have this like eyebrow or mustache, unibrow or mustache piece. Don't know what's going on with that. This is a house. This house is walking. I was thinking about that witch. I can't think of the witch's name. What's that witch that has like the house that has the chicken legs? That's what I think I was going for that. I don't know why, but I was. This is a hook that I want to have like, a wiggly hook, and it just looks weird. I don't know why I did that. Next we have this kind of ball sphere with a check mark on it. I think I did something like that earlier in this too, but it's fine. This skull I really like. I love the shape of this skull. The shape's really cool. I like the cracks that in it. I think the balls for the eye, the pupils of the skull looks a little weird, but I love the design of the skull. I think it's really cool. So this scroll, which is XXXXIII, was supposed to be Roman numerals for 2023, which is XX, which means 20, XX, which means 20, and then the three Roman numerals, so 3, 20, 23. That's not how that's supposed to be. I don't know why I did that. It doesn't make any sense. That's if I wanted to do 2023, yes, it would still end in XXIII, but it should have been whatever the thing is for like 1,000 and two of those. That just, I don't know why I wasn't thinking. So come for me, attack me for that one. That was silly. I don't know why I did that. I do like the scroll kind of shape. That was kind of fun. Underneath that, I have this letter. I don't know why it's stamped with an H. Maybe for homework? I have no idea. I don't know why it's stamped with an H. Then I got this character with a mustache and a very long pointy nose. I don't know why I did that, but it was fun. Then I got this kind of like worm, snake who's questioning things, a little concerned. Got this fun like, I don't know, like Mardi Gras masquerade ball kind of mask. Just something silly. Got rudimentary SpongeBob and Patrick. Probably because I saw that the scene from SpongeBob with their friendship ring or whatever, their singlet ring, whatever it is, to where they're like dancing some best friends or whatever. We also have a lamp for some reason unplugged, and then the very last thing here is from one of my least favorite drawings I ever did in this notebook, which is a hand I don't like, a face I don't like, a head shape I don't like. Ears are the only thing I like of this. I like the ears. Oh, the cutlass is pretty cool. But that's basically it. This was my sketchbook tour of 2023. I'm hoping to draw a lot more. in 2024. I just really got to work. I've only done like 2 pages so far in 2024. So I really got to pick up the steam because we are already over halfway through 2024. Or we're already halfway through the month of February. So we're already a month and a half in. I got to pick up the pace to do some more. So we'll kind of see, but I'm really proud how this came out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know, did you end up doing like a sketchbook tour? Do you like drawing in actual physical media as opposed to digital? Do you enjoy doing what I do, which is usually I do a sketch on physical media and then translate that into digital? What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear them. Please let me know, guys. But on that, that is it. So please, like I said, give me a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Share my stuff. I love when my stuff gets shared around. But thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys good. Oh, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.